From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Motion man is Shakir. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. When you talk about this Jets defense, they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. He stiff-arms him, and he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Davis is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The defense is saying, okay, now that's more like it.
Yeah, we hear from coaches all the time how they preach a next play mentality. Doesn't matter whether the previous one was good or bad. You move on to the next one. But we just saw evidence of that happening right there.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Off play action. Coleman. And this one too low.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Round 80. That's it.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. The penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. 3rd and goal.
Alert, alert, alert. Round 80. Hey, home. Half 85. Hey, alert. What is that?
Here's Allen. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's what it is, game partner. When his offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Hunt.
It's Young off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium.
Let's set.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Young. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. You look at this Buffalo defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Young now. Going right back to Wilson. There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. The try here for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Bills 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll try the middle with Cook. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
To throw, it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll give the Cook out of the gun. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 1. Motion man is Shakir. Here's Cook again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point in the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got the yardage himself.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir from 3 yards out. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Bills 10, Jets 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Black Ultra.
Now 2nd and 9.
Come on, ready?
Young will set to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Give to Hall running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Bills 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing now is Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
319!
In motion right goes Higgins. From midfield, here's Allen. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Now Allen. This is Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. As the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
That's the score. Bills 17, Jets 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Young. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will tie things at 17 all. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied. Charles says evades the tackler, and now some space. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bills 17.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Breaks through the contact. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie us at 24. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Let's go now. Set.
On first and 10, it's Hall. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
52, boom. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 105 yards rushing for him now as he is finishing off the regular season with a bang.
Here we go. Hut.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And down to the 36-yard line here. Just what you want on a first down. Run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Mega. Come on, set.
Paul want to give up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Well, they kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30.
Ready. Set.
Back to the ground with Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
The 26-yard line.
Young to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
A gain of 9 yards.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Strike. Check. Strike.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Straight ahead is Hall. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Set. Hut. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Go pink. Switch. Zoom. Black. Yellow. Zoom. Hut.
They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
31. Bills 24.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Quick slant to Shakir. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Cook up the gut. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Alert! Regular, alert! Look out!
To the air, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Allen. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Alert! Ready! Off 52. What's that?
And again, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Darius Alexander drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go.
Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. David Njoku, 52 yards. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
38. Bills 24.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gomez. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st down, Bills.
Now Allen. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Will McDonald. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Throwing, Allen. Pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Allen. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. To throw is Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Allen. That is caught by Shakir. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
56.
Allen. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession.
The 13-yard line.
But this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground, because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Now Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.